Alrighty, well, hi everybody. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much to our judges. We really appreciate the time and all your feedback and that you've taken time out of your day to come here and help us out. So thank you guys very much. My name is Carolina, and our project was Penny Discovery. Basically, we're an educational app for students in pre-K through 8th grade, and our goal is to show them that real learning has real rewards. But before I explain that a little bit more, guys, let's talk about a problem. Today, millions of kids spend hours every day on games with minimal educational content like Angry Birds and Temple Run. A recent study of 3,000 students showed that each kid individually, get this, spends 66,795 minutes per year individually on just these apps, compared to the 54,000 minutes that they spend in school. Now, at a glance, it seems like technology is kind of harmful. But as the Fred Rogers Center for Early Learning and Children's Media notes, when used intentionally and appropriately, technology and interactive media are effective tools to support learning and development. At Penny Discovery, we're here to take those 66,000 minutes back through an educational adventure, which is kind of takes form in a quiz game for kids that reinforces their current curriculum through multiple choice questions. For every question that a student answers correctly, he receives an electronic penny, prepaid by his parents, that accumulates over time with correct answers, and then can be redeemed in our store for toys like Lego sets or ant farms that spark curiosity and make learning an intuitive desire. However, authorities agree that incentives are key to encouraging learning. The National Association of School Psychologists recognizes that, saying for children who are not motivated by grades, parents will need to look elsewhere for rewards to help them. Penny Discovery will answer that call. In addition to helping students associate learning with fun, we also give them a solid foundation in core subjects through the continuous reinforcement of age-appropriate material that is modeled after standardized test questions and fosters critical thinking skills. Our question generator recognizes concepts that students are struggling with and helps them improve by frequently supplying specific questions that target those exact same issues. Additionally, teachers can upload specific questions that have larger point values, so students will actually be motivated to review their own classwork that they just studied and provide insightful data back to teachers on comprehension. But how are we actually going to get this app into the hands of students everywhere? Initially, by harnessing the power of mommy bloggers, because 61% of US online consumers make purchases based on recommendations from a blog. As we've discovered this weekend, parents love our idea and are ready to buy. 82% of the 104 parents that we interviewed were interested in buying, and up here on the screen, we have 21 signed pledges to buy our app and pay $10 a month for their kid to use it. One parent even gave us $2 already. So we also have some testimonials right here for you guys to watch.
My name is Kate, and I would pay for my children to use Penny Discovery.
My name is Tim Kostelnik, and I love the idea of Penny Discovery. I think it's a great idea for kids and a good incentive to learn. I pay for my child to use it.
I'm Adam Jackley, and I'm going to pay $2 for my child to play Penny Discovery.
Alrighty. So, are you guys curious to see how this actually works? In just a weekend, we built our site, app, having a great social media presence, and we actually brought a live 6th grader to demo our product for us. So give it up for Britta. And if you guys want to follow along with Britta and see how many coins she's earning through her correct responses, check out tinyurl.com/pennydiscovery.
Which does not belong? Dirt, ice, steam, water. Dirt. What is frozen water called? Water, ice, freeze, steam. Ice. Which is the correct spelling of the following word?
All right, so as you can see, Britta's answering questions and earning points, but hold on just 1 minute. Britta actually also played our game this afternoon on a recorded phone interview that we did with her as well. Now, Britta, you told us something kind of interesting about what you learned earlier. Could you tell everybody else that?
Well, I thought the problems with nouns were a little bit hard, but now that I'm doing it a second time, I've got the hang of it.
So as you can see, Britta's actually learning. So But that's it. We're Penny Discovery, and we hope you guys will remember us, vote for us, and definitely everybody check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you guys so much. Just while they're all coming out, I want to say thank you so much to this amazing team. Nobody has worked harder than these guys. We really put in the hours. Everybody was so invested, and they're really an incredible group of people to work with. So
we saw what it looked like when students get answers right and earn points. How do you keep them engaged when they're struggling a little bit?
well, basically, our question generator tracks when students are struggling or not. And so built into our algorithm, if they answer a certain number of questions, maybe even just 2 questions wrong in a row, we'll bump them down to an easier set of questions to boost their confidence back up and keep them engaged.
Just picking up on that, do you have anything either to help the student understand what they didn't get right?
Sure, absolutely. Right now, in our preliminary designs of the app, one thing that we've talked a lot about including is either when you get a question wrong, there'll be a link that'll appear that can take you to a site, but also we will explain in-app which answer is correct, and then that question will also get reshuffled into the student's deck, and they'll see it again later with a chance to do it correctly.
I'll throw one at you. Okay, so what does the teacher see? So are you envisioning that this is really something that's like a supplemental enrichment that parents are doing at home, or is this something that really schools could embrace, and what would the teacher see?
Sure, that's a great question. We actually talked about initially when we're going to launch this product, we really want to push it to the parents first, because since they're the ones kind of funding the game initially, we want them to be fully on board. But after our game has gotten lots of traction, and as our survey and interview results have told us we're going to get that traction, we're going to then bring it hopefully to Elizabeth Forward School District. I'm pretty sure you guys maybe are all familiar with that. They've recently actually underwent this huge technological influx, and they gave their students 2,700 iPads that they want their students to bring home and show parents that really using technology at home will enhance their students' education. So then we'd love to go approach the principal and some of the key teachers involved in that district, but that'll be after we've proven our concept with lots of parents. And as we mentioned in our pitch, we definitely can use that data that students provide to show teachers, maybe let's say in a group of 3rd graders, like my sister mentioned, even in 6th grade, nouns are still kind of difficult because Britta, grammar's hard, right? Mm-hmm. So you can then, as a teacher, use that data and see, wow, on this app, most of my students are still getting these grammar questions wrong. How can I better teach that? So there's a wealth of applications to just a simple software game that we really think can make a huge difference in education.
Good.